Yo, what is up, guys? Savage Boy 23 back with another video. Today I'm going to give you guys my NBA predictions, but today we do have the NBA Cup playoffs. So as you guys can see, we got Orlando versus Bucks and Dallas versus Thunder. Today will be a great day. Yesterday there was no games on. There was only one game on for basketball. We had a terrible football game. So yeah, I'm going to give you guys a short video today, and I will give you guys my predictions and what's going to happen. A lot of great games, but let me get you guys onto the news first, and then we can move on to the games, and then I got some news that I want to talk about. First one is, there is rumors and there is speculations out there that Jimmy Buckets, you know, the man that always helps the Miami Heat go to the playoffs, go to the finals, whatever floats your boat. People don't like him. I don't know why, but Jimmy Buckets reminds me a lot about MJ. There's some news of him about him going to a different team. Miami Heat might trade him away from the Heat because the Heat are not doing so good right now with him, period. To be honest, I just want to speak this to the Miami Heat fans real quick, okay? No hate to you, Miami Heat fans. I love every fan out there, okay? I think every fan base out there is amazing, except for the flippers. It's the Miami Heat, especially with Jimmy Buckets. Did you guys see what he did in Philadelphia? This man doesn't like competing in the regular season because the regular season, to a lot of people, they don't care about the regular season a lot. All they care about is the playoffs. You see some teams hovering around the 8, the 5, the 6 in the Western Conference and the Eastern Conference. Not a lot of teams are trying to go to the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference or the Western Conference, because if you're the number 1 seed, everyone's going to think like, oh yeah, they're going to win it. Well, here's the thing. Not a lot of teams win the number one in the playoffs. Not a lot of teams. You've seen some teams in the number 1 seed every single time, and they get knocked out, right? Just last season, the Bucks, right? The Bucks. They were number 1 seed. Actually, counts of the season, actually. More than one season. They were number 1, and they got knocked out every single time. You know by who? The Miami Heat. The Miami Heat knocks out the Milwaukee Bucks. You know why? Because the Bucks, they're not that good sometimes. You know, a lot of players in the NBA have some given nights. You know, they're like, okay, let me come show out my fan that what I can do out here, this and that. And to be honest, do I feel bad for these teams out here that are the number 1 seed and they go out here and lose the first round? No, because at the end of the day, that's what they choose and that's what they want. Not a lot of teams can hold the number 1 seed and then they get knocked out the first round. Not a lot. To be honest, a lot of people think they can go farther than you know, the number 1 seed, and then winning round 1, winning round 2, and then moving on to the finals. To be honest, it's very hard for a lot of teams out there. And I'm just saying this loud and clear. Jimmy Buckets is that man that can lead a team to a finals. Alright? So, there's some suggestions that I want to talk about. First one, Warriors. Everyone knows, it's obvious, okay? There's some picks, some trades. Boom, bada bing. Alright? Get that done. Next, if he keeps on knocking out this team, might as well just join them and help them. The Milwaukee Bucks. Go to Milwaukee, okay? Now, sure, a lot of people say that's a long shot of him going to Milwaukee. Yeah, give or take. But if he goes to Milwaukee, let me tell you the 4 best duo. You have Giannis, Dame Adala, Chris Middleton, and Jimmy Buckets. Now, I will love for Giannis to team up with Jimmy Buckets in Milwaukee. Now, for this to happen, let me say this. There's going to have to be a lot of picks, a lot of trade talks, and a huge gap in this because there's going to have to be other teams in this trade. Well, in reality, if you think about it, it's probably not going to happen if we're going to Milwaukee because at the end of the day, if he goes to Milwaukee, guess what? Everyone's going to say the Bucks are going to win it now. Isn't that what we all want? Don't we want Giannis to have his second champion? Doesn't anybody think the Greek Freak is one of the amazing players right now in this game? Under Steph, by the way. Steph's number one by far. Okay? Then you have Giannis. Okay? Then who's gonna be that third option? I'll tell you this, it ain't gonna be the crybaby. He ain't on that list. So yeah. But there's some suggestions of him leaving, and it is true. He is leaving Miami Heat. It's not false. We all thought it was false when Giannis said he wants to request from the Bucks because the Bucks are not doing good. But right now, it looks like they're about to make their way to the NBA Cup. We'll see what's gonna happen today. I can't wait. So yeah, and then there's some news. All right. Now this is non-basketball related, but I just want to point this out. I will be making an updated video on the MOC to MOC and the car-to-car merge glitch. Hopefully this week or maybe today. Cross my fingers that I get the video out later today for you guys. Because I'm doing a lot of things on this side. I have basketball, football, and GTA content. So don't worry. Just because the GTA people out there think I forgot them. No, I did not. I'm still making videos of GTA. It's just slow right now. And again, this is just an outdated video, or not outdated video. This is just topic. The DLC. I'm not gonna say the name of it. It's really annoying, and it's really hard to say sometimes. It did drop last night, so I just want to point this out to everybody, and I'm not wrong. The MOC does still work till this day. Today is going to be patched. It is not patched. I will be making an update video on that. And cross our fingers, and hopefully it still works. The car-to-car merge glitch, I will do a testing video on that, and I will upload it for you guys. Alright? So don't worry, GTA fans out there. I will still make a video for you guys. So yeah, it's going to take me some time. Next thing I want to talk about. To be honest, there's not a lot of things to talk about. Oh, one more thing. Yesterday was the worst football game I've ever watched. By far. The Simpsons football game, right? If I'm correct, if that's what it's called? Yeah. Who decided to put the Bengals, Joe Burrow, and the Cowgirls? I mean, to be honest, there is nobody that is a big name on the Dallas Cowgirls, to be honest with you guys. I'm not even going to lie with you. I mean, I could say Dak Prescott, but Dak Prescott's out for the season. I mean, CeeDee Lamb. Okay, there you go, CeeDee Lamb. All right, there you go, CeeDee Lamb on the Cowboys. I mean, to be honest, that wasn't a great game. That wasn't a fun game. You might ask, did you watch that game? Absolutely not. That game looked horrible. That game looked boring. Did not look entertaining to me. Yeah, simple as that. One more thing I want to talk about, and then we can move on for the games for today. Jalen Brunson, are you okay? Because I saw the way you went down when you made that 3 over R.J. Barrett. I hope you're okay. Get some ice pack on your leg or somewhere around your body and get healed up for the next game because there's going to be a great game tomorrow. So, yeah. Hopefully you're okay. Hopefully you're not going to be out. I'm hoping you're not, to be honest. I don't think he will. He probably just cramped his foot or something. But, yeah. That Toronto and Knicks game was boring. I didn't watch that either. Man, yesterday was a very boring day if you think about it. Yeah, so far that's all the news I got. There's nothing new that I need to talk about. But yeah, let's get on to these games. Today will be a short video. So, yeah. We got 2 games today. We got Orlando versus Bucks. There's rumors in here. I'm not going to sit here and say it's 100%. I'm not going to sit here and say it's wrong. All I gotta say is I'll see it before I believe it. I gotta see it in my eyes before I believe it. Apparently they're saying that the Paulo Banchero will come back in this game in the NBA Cup area. But again, I want to say this to everybody: don't believe everything that you see. It's always speculations of him not playing. Again, all I'm saying is I gotta see it before I believe it. All right, if I see this man dressed in a basketball game, then he is playing and he's wearing the Orlando Magic jersey, then I will let him play, or he will play. If I see him on the bench with street clothes, then he ain't playing. That's just false. But at the end of the day, we all gotta wait and see what's gonna happen later today. If you're asking me, do I think he's gonna play? Probably not. That's just me, what I'm saying. And one of the Wagner brothers will not be playing. He is out for a few games, or more than one game, to be honest. He's out indefinitely until he gets his body recovered or an injury recover. So yeah, I mean, to be honest, it's still gonna be a great game. Do I think the Orlando Magic still have fight in them without their two stars? Absolutely. Absolutely. Because we all seen what the Bucks have been doing this season, right? And the Orlando Magic has still been pulling games out without the two stars, right? If I'm correct, the Orlando Magic is a young team and they have a lot of energy. They remind me a lot about the Orlando Magic. Not the Orlando Magic. The Oklahoma City Thunder is what I meant to say. They remind me a lot about the Oklahoma City Thunder. You know, I'm saying this loud and clear to everybody. Not a lot of people like the young teams because they think they won't go nowhere in life in the games. But in reality, they go farther than everybody thinks. You might ask, would you rather have an old player or a young player? I would rather have a young player because, again, you have a young player that has a lot more energy, a lot more style. And if you have an old player will go out here, get hurt, have a lower energy, and he won't have a lot of game. Sure, would you rather have the young star, young rookie, or would you rather have like an old player and a lot more game and a lot more energy, or not a lot more energy, but like a lot more playoffs and a lot more talent in the finals or playoffs or whatever it's called for you guys? Me, to be honest, I'd rather have a young player because he's developing, he knows how to play the game, and he's been to a finals before, he's been to the playoffs, he's been in the big stage, he's been in the bright lights, he knows what he's doing. So, in my opinion, I would rather take a young team over an old team. That's just me. A lot of people might be shocked at me saying that, but to be honest, that's what I think, and that's what I'm going to go off of. Because, again, this is a young team that can go far, and all they're missing is one more piece. One more young star, or maybe you can even add an old player. Regardless, whoever you add, they're just going to be stronger. And there's nothing that you can say or do to make this team not win games. And I love what Orlando's doing out there. Paulo Banchero, Wagner Brothers, Caldwell Pope, Alex Suggs, or Jalen Suggs, my bad. Just amazing out there. Keep doing what you guys are doing. I can't give you guys enough credit because you guys are doing everything you guys can out there. So yeah, it's gonna be a great game. I will be tuning into this for sure. I'll be having my eyes glued on both of these games today. I'm very happy that the game starts here 2 hours before the next game because usually they want to put two games at once, regardless if they're big or small games. But today we only have two games, as you guys can see. It starts here at this time, and then later today it starts at that time. So, yeah. I just can't wait. Why can't it just be this? Why can't it be this hour already and we start basketball? Because at the end of the day, all we just love is watching sports. There's nothing better than sports, I'll tell you that. But yeah. You gotta be happy before it goes because in reality, when the off season goes for football and basketball, then guess what? We have nothing to do. So yeah. So might as well be happy and watch it. But yeah, anyways, guys, let me give you guys my NBA Cup predictions. No other games are today. No other teams. All you see is these two teams and then two more teams. So in total, you guys see 4 teams on the screen. Down here. Ignore these ones because these ones are played for tomorrow. I can't wait for these ones tomorrow either. But let's start off with this game here. You got Giannis and the Bucks, Chris Middleton, Dan Madala and the Bucks against the Wagner brother. One of the Wagner brothers. The other one is out. There's questions that Paulo Banchero might come back. We'll see if the Orlando Magic even go far. Regardless if he does come back or not come back. I'm very excited for this game. I'll be glued onto the screen for this one. But give me Giannis and the Bucks. I do think they will go out here and win this one, because I think at the end of the day, if you guys all look what happened last season, they've been there before. They've been to the NBA Cup, and they've been farther, but they got knocked out by the Pacers. So yeah, the Orlando Magic, they were trying, but they were not trying as much as everybody thought they were. So yeah. But I'm going to take Giannis and the Bucks. Giannis, I need you to go out here and win this game. Now, regardless if it's going to be a great game, boring game, interesting game, pretty game, ugly game, whatever you want to point it at. Chris Middleton, if you're going to play or not, please put on your game face, bro, because I'm tired of you sitting on the bench, bro. I'm tired of you wearing your street clothes. I want to see you out there in action, and I want to see you out there in ball. Because when you play ball, the team wins. That's all I want to say to you. So I hope you're playing. I do think you will play. There's no questions that you will not play, unless there's something out of expected of you not playing. But I think you will play. So yeah. And Dame Adala, do me a favor, bro. Go out here and shoot a lot of 3-pointers. Don't miss one. I'm tired of you shooting these random threes and you brick it off the backboard. Please do me a favor and go in here and make these threes, because when you shoot 3-pointers, the team is wild up. They're crazy. And I want that. I want Dame Adala to shoot a lot of threes. And he is Dame Adala for the reason. So he makes the crowd happy. He makes the fans happy. He makes the teammates excited. And at the end of the day, it just gets better when Dame Adala makes threes. Now, the best player in the NBA by far, the Greek Freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis Antetokounmpo. What do I say about you? Well, let me give you a pep talk, bro. Now, by far, you're up there, okay? There's no questions about it. There's no questions around it. I need you to go out here and play your heart off in this game, okay? Because you are like Dame Adala. You are like Chris Middleton. You go out here and win, and you go out here and play like you want to play basketball, the crowd is going to love it. All I want to say is when I watch Giannis go out there and play, it's exciting because I love watching Giannis. And people don't like watching Giannis. I don't know why people don't like watching him. And people won't even put him in his list or their list of, a good player or a great star. I don't know how you guys don't have him on there. But yeah, I'm going to take Giannis and the Bucks. Giannis, go out here and put a show on for everybody and me too. So, yeah. So I'm going with Giannis and the Bucks. Orlando, don't act like I don't think you guys are going to go out here and win or lose. Go out here and have a fun game, because at the end of the day, you guys are a young team. And if you guys do win this game, I'll give you guys props tomorrow. If you don't go out here and win, I will still give you props at the end of the day. Because at the end of the day, again, this is going to be a great game. It's going to be a great battle for the NBA Cup. So yeah, let me give you guys my other game recap. Now, there's some talks about this game here. I would love this game for Luka to go out here and drop 73 points like he did last year. I want to see Kyrie Irving go out here with those handles and show the Oklahoma City Thunder what they're really playing for. I want to see Klay Thompson go out here and shoot like he usually shoots for the Golden State Warriors last season. Lately, in my opinion, I feel like I haven't seen a lot of Klay Thompson shoot that many threes. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong about that one. But still, it's going to be a great game. A lot of people are taking the Thunder. A lot of people are taking the Mavs. But if you think about it, who's taking more? People are taking the Thunder over the Mavs. I don't know why. Maybe because of energy-wise. Maybe because they have more talent. At the end of the day, it's going to be a great game. It's going to be a fun game. It's going to be a great battle for the NBA Cup. Who am I going for? I'm going to take. And if I lose this game, I don't care. If I win this game, I don't care. Because at the end of the day, these two players, these two stars, these two teams went out here and played their heart off in this game. I'm going to take none other than Luka Doncic, Kyrie Irving, Gafford, and Klay Thompson and the Mavs to win this game. I do think they will go out here start a little shaky in the first half, and then they'll start coming out here, acting like they won the finals. Hopefully, we'll see. But the Thunder has a lot more energy. We'll see what's going to happen later today. But I'm very excited for these 2 games. Very excited for all these stars. They'll go out here and put a show on for the crowd, put a show on for me, and put a show on for your fan base. There's nothing better than watching these 2 teams go out here and play. And to be honest, there's no other fan base out there that's better than the Oklahoma City Thunder. Mavs fans, don't get me wrong, you guys are good out there too. But Oklahoma City Thunder fans go out there and they scream so loud where they actually lose their voice. Because when the team goes and, does everything they can, the team still goes crazy for them. Or the fans still goes crazy for them. It's going to be a great game. It's going to be a fun game. It's going to be an amazing day. I'm very excited for these games. But guys, that is my NBA prediction cup for it. I will be making an updated video tomorrow for Basketball Cup. Tomorrow, as you guys can see, we got Ice Trey Hawks versus Jalen Brunson Knicks. And then Jalen Green Rockets versus Steph Chef and the Warriors. That one's going to be exciting too for both of those games. So I'm going to give you guys my predictions on that tomorrow too. But yeah, guys, that is all I got. I'll be making an update video on GTA content. And I will be making an update video on the card-to-card merge glitch and MLC to MLC. If you guys can, please like, subscribe, comment down below. And please, guys, turn on your guys' notifications. Until then, guys, I will see you in the next video. Peace out. Like, subscribe, comment down below. And please watch more of my videos. Peace.